for you to bear since Toby Fox dropped the rest of Deltarune. You're too caught up with that to mine. When I come visit next, I hope you let me have a track.
Hi there.
I wish that you were here to show me how to play
It's
guitar.
been a bit since I've done a actual voiced video, so sorry for the little jump scare.
We could write together, teach me how to make a track.
So it was
Like
like 2 days ago, or might have been yesterday. I honestly forgot. I hit 1,000 subscribers, and holy shit, that's like been my goal since like, to start YouTube. Since I started doing YouTube videos, and I was like, 1 second, I think it was 2017 when I uploaded my first video. I gotta check this. I remember while I'm checking, I'll explain. I remember I first started videos with my friend Nolan and my sister June. It was a long ass time ago, and I remember we had a lot of fun. My first video has probably been lost to time, but my second video still exists, and I have it somewhere. I haven't watched it in ages because it's the most embarrassing thing ever. It's so funny. May 6, 2017. It has been 7 years since I started YouTube, or at least started uploading on YouTube. I think I made my YouTube account 10 years ago. So I was interested in YouTube at least about 10 years ago, and yeah, it took 7 years, but I got 1,000 subscribers, and most of them were in the last 2 or so years, and I am so insanely grateful that people actually watch my stuff. I play this game every day. It's literally my passion. I love this game to death. I use it as my art form. I use it for literally everything. And I've met so many amazing people through this game, and just seeing that people enjoy what I just do for fun makes me so happy. Like, I just do all this for fun. I don't do this as like a serious job or something. This is just my hobby, and people enjoy it. It makes me really happy to see. So I figured I would run through all my levels and see how it is, and just think about them, give comments on them. So ending isn't my first level, but it's my first uploaded level. My first level is static sharp, or depending, I think ICO's first. ICO's first. And I made this for a creator contest. Let me lower the volume of this real quick. I made this for creator contest. I never got the results. I remember I was up against a guy who was actually really good at effects, and I thought, you know what, I could beat this guy because I'm an overconfident kid. So I just made some generic effect layout. I remember working at this at my friend's house multiple years ago. Might have been 3 years ago. It was really fun, and I remember being so proud of the first effect in the drop, the grid. So this grid is, I don't know, it pulses red. So it's a little grid that rotates, that pulses red, and I was so proud of it. I thought it was the coolest thing I've ever made. And the nuisance of the particles. Oh god, I should probably continue playing on my mouse so the cursor doesn't look really weird. Anyways, yeah, I love this cursor thing. It is so cool. I'm gonna increase the size of it. I thought I did amazing on the movements. I actually did not know about black blending. So what I just did was did something like that. I'd fade them on real quick and then fade them off. So it did nothing about that. I did know about Build Helper though. Build Helper was the greatest thing I'd ever discovered. And about half this level came to be. And you can see these little, where are they? These little lines all over the place. Where's the first instance? That's the first instance. There might be another instance later. Oh, I don't know how I made these. Oh no, I know how. I think I watched it might have been a Woolsey tutorial on how to have these look good. Like you would layer them on top of each other, so the opacity would get brighter, and then the middle ones would be like the brightest or whatever. But I think he just did that for like a ground spike example. I feel like that's a good enough explanation on that level. Next is static sharp, and for any any OG Nikoberry fans out there, any Owen fans, we will know that this level was originally called 59. I do not know why I named it that. I genuinely have zero clue why I named it that. And I do not have the original song, so I'm just gonna play with this. I thought this level was like the coolest thing I had ever made. I remember trying really hard to get this rated, and I remember I verified it on stream, I think, but there was no audio, so I had to go rebeat it, and I rebeat it on my first attempt. And there's a really funny reaction that I might put it here. If I end up actually editing this, I might not just edit this at all. I'll just upload it to my YouTube. I do not feel like doing a lot of work right now. This really fun level. I actually uploaded this on my account about a year ago for my birthday, which is in less than a month, 30 days. There's Group 69, yeah, that one. There's a 9-second effect, which I was super proud of. I don't know why. And I thought it was so cool to have it be like going through a cavern. This was like my first experimentation with like actual architecture in my decoration, which I'd explore more in levels like Time. And Time was actually a really funny level because of it being mostly made like ages ago. I think it was made the same year I made Ending, which, speaking of, is the next level. And there is a 2.2 update. I will quickly preview. I don't think I will show too much though. That's all you get. Here is Ending. So for the people who do not know, this is the first time I ever stole assets. Those clouds in the background are stolen from, like, might be not aerial gleam, aquatic auroras, the ending part, or it might have been the start. God, 2.2, fuck this level. One second. More time to talk about this level. This level is, I regard this as one of my best levels. It is my most, like, raw level in terms of the actual work I put into it. Many of you probably do not know this, but I never was an effect creator before this level. Effect was new to me. I had never really experimented with it because I thought, oh, that would make me popular, and that was so wrong. I became popular because of my effect levels, actually, or my more abstract levels, actually. I think it was. Sorry, my throat hurts. This level never took off. I'm very sad about that. So, in the making of this level, I had just switched from, what was it? mobile to PC, and I was like, and I was a design creator at the time, and I thought, wow, I cannot do design. This is like so hard on PC, and I didn't do design. Actually, I haven't done design since. Oh fuck, that's so weird. So I completely switched to effect, and I saw the level. Before I switched to effect, I saw the level Bliss. It was an effect layout that got rated. A lot of people are up in arms about it. And I thought, you know what I could do? I could make a low effort level to get myself a rated level. And then this level was made, but I put a lot of effort into it because I actually really enjoyed making this level. This level was still one of my best. All these effects were made when I was like fucking 13, 14, I don't know. Let me jump that there again. And I remember all the tiny details, like the little pulsing. I was inspired by EXO, actually. I love that level, one of my favorite levels of all time. And I think the little, like the little block effects, I think might have been inspired by Tuku, I think. This level was just... I consider this my most real level because I actually put real cohesive effort. Oh, those are about Tuku. I put real effort into this level instead of like lazily. Everything was so meticulous. There's so many tiny details that just do not exist in my current levels. Like, there's so many little details. I'll show in a second. I was passionate when I made this, and I kind of lost that passion over time. I lost the desire to make small little details that people wouldn't notice. I started focusing on stuff that, oh, people have to see what I'm doing. They have to see the details, and I stopped doing little details. And sorry, I'm sick. I stopped thinking like, oh, I don't want people to see these, like, people won't see these little details, so I won't make them. And I stopped making little details. I started like making everything simple, and that was a double-edged sword because, hey, that helped propel my career and stuff, but I stopped having such passion. I stopped, like... This level was created when I was, like, a kid, and I had the kid mindset, like, I need to be the best, I need this to be the best I can make, but I didn't have the mindset of, I'm gonna make what's popular. I had more of the mindset of, I'm going to make what is the best. And so I stepped away from design, which I only adapted design because that was a popular style. And this level has so many little details in this. It's hard to see, I'll move this. Here, for like a single frame, it selects this little pole, it's copying, and then it pastes another one that gets shot at the player. You see that one? Those are visible for like a couple frames. And then there's also this part where it has this little thing is, well, it tells this object to avoid the player, and so when it sends it at you, it disappears. Oh, and then there's this. So again, I didn't know what group parent was, so I had to painstakingly make this over like 15 minutes, so I couldn't just rotate it around a group parent. This took ages. I still love it though. Oh, then there's like the little telephone pole. I was just experimenting. And then they get shot up and sent down that way. That was so beautiful. And got in the final part. So this level was supposed to be black and white. And then originally I started thinking like, wait, what if I made this like a city part? Because at that time, I did a lot of pixel art. I did lots of city pixel art. And people who might have known me for a couple years, especially the people who know me from Pixel Place, know that I did a lot of art like that. And I probably have an old copy somewhere on my laptop, but this was supposed to be a city. And you can even see some of the elements I left, like the pillars that carry up everything. And God, this effect here, remember these lines. This is my favorite effect I've ever created. Here, I'm gonna play this. They shoot up then disappear when they overlap, and then just reappear. It's just beautiful. I've never made anything that like beautiful. Oh god, my eyes are tearing up because I love this level. And then also look at the pillars, look how they slowly disappear and fade. There's so many minuscule details. And then this part, this shit part might be the best thing I've ever created in like all of my GD career. This shit part is just astonishingly great. I was inspired by the end. I was inspired mainly just by the end. The end is my favorite level of all time. It is Xylinox. It's influenced how I create art entirely. Just look at this little. God. This part I got lazy. I'll admit it. This is the biggest flaw in the level. This part I got lazy. I got really lazy. And then yeah, here's the dedications. Lisp, I was really inspired by him for some of this level. Slide, old GD YouTuber. I think he just does Roblox now, but I was kind of friends with him. That he was like my idol for a period in time, and I knew him before I made this level. I might have a copy of Soar, which might be some of my best design yet. And there's Sheepy, one of my IRL friends. Great friend. I have him on Steam. We talk very occasionally. William O3, also an IRL friend, but this is before I moved, when I knew him. So we don't live near each other. We live near each other. We still talk. We're really good friends. He's one of my best friends. This is a friend. I think he still comments on my videos every once in a while. I like that. He's an amazing guy. If you're watching this, hi. You've been around for like a long time. You've been around since the days of ending. You've been. Thanks for sticking around, dude. And then Kiwi, also an IRL friend from before I moved. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I miss the man a lot. And then EVW, he was like my childhood like influence, which like it made me appreciate this game a lot. And Woolsey, he was my big creating inspiration. He was the inspiration for me, and I wanted to be just like him. I really want to be just like him, and I wouldn't really say we're friends, but we talk very, very occasionally. We've talked. He's just a great guy. I love the man. I wish he knew how much he had an influence on me. That would be really cool. But yeah, this is ending. This was originally started because of Bliss getting raided, and I thought I could get an easy raid, but it quickly became my most passionate, probably my best level, honestly. This shit part is beautiful. This drop, I just threw everything. I didn't hold back any punches. I just created everything my mind could think of. Oh god. I remember feeling like so like when this is like, I know this is generic, but when I was a design creator, I was told that, hey, you should add multiple layers to your foreground. I was like, huh? How would I do that? Would I change the color? No, you would just put a glow in between the layers, and I thought that was so cool. So I learned, I used that a lot in my design and my design levels, and I got to use it here. And I thought, wow, I'm really applying my knowledge instead of just making new random bullshit. And yeah, I love this level to death. It only got its first victor last year, which is one of my friends. Hi Jay, thanks for being first victor. I'm really glad that someone got to enjoy the level. Yeah, this level's gone through multiple revisions. There's for my level album that I'm releasing hopefully later this year. It's a huge work in progress. I can't guarantee anything. There's the special 2.2 version is the opening level for it, and this level means a lot to me emotionally. I might talk about the album a little bit, but the album is like it represents a different stage of my life. Like, I don't know, grief, innocence, my childhood. Each level means it's not like randomly composed levels, like random like levels with no connection just thrown into a bag. They all mean something. And my next level, it is Rust and Dust, I think. Yeah, Rust and Dust. Wow, this level started a long time before it came out. I It's just a great level. Here's the layout version, I suppose. I'm not gonna play that. Here's probably just a copy of Rust and Dust. Oh yeah, this is my copy for actually trying to beat it. The level sucks gameplay wise, at least the second half. The second half is disgustingly bad. I don't know why I made it. Actually I do know why I made it. I made it for a rate. I love this level. It's just a collage of multiple styles. And I feel like it really showed my artistic talent because it was just so much into one level. Rather, just like one style, I managed to expand, create multiple little landscapes, create multiple little worlds in a way. It's just a collage of multiple different styles. I don't think it really fits into any one thing. I guess it's more art, but it's kind of modern. It's probably one of my more art-related levels, with my most obviously being Sanctuary, which, yeah, that's a level that exists, which I think we'll be going on to that next. The gameplay I remember making, I was like so proud of this gameplay. I thought it was so cool. And with the decoration, I remember cranking out a bunch of it in like a few days because I was looking through my old levels and I was like, damn, I haven't actually decorated a level because I was feeling burnt out by Summit, which was like my big project now. And oh god, I'm talking too much. Yeah, I was feeling really burnt out by Summit, and I was thinking like, wow, I should just finish another level, actually release a level, because by then I had only released Ending. And I was thinking just like, well, I should, you know, get it back on track. So I just went through my old levels, looked through some stuff, and just thought, you know what, I'm going to decorate something I started decorating but I didn't finish. And that was this copy of Rust and Dust, this exact copy. You can see just everything. But oh god, oh, there's the old clouds. Oh, I'm so proud of these. The mountains, I've used these mountains a bunch. And I was like, wow, I remember this gameplay being really good. I'm gonna actually decorate this. So I did decorate it, and it was the shortest Extreme Demon. Well, it never got rated, but I was really proud of it. And yeah, I remember I was disappointed when it got rated, so I made an extension. Actually, I finished this around when I joined Twitter, so I made an open verification because I didn't know anybody, and someone named Chloe verified it. Actually, I'm gonna probably censor their name because I'm about to talk shit for a minute. No harm meant to Chloe because it's been ages since this happened, but I remember I made the extension for this level. I got one of my other friends to verify it, and they were like pissed at me. Like, they were mad that I made an extension without their permission, which was really odd because it's not their level, it's my level. And hey, I give the level to whoever I want. You can't. I remember they're mad that I even made an extension in the first place. Like, you can't. Why are you mad at me for doing what I want with my own art projects? That's kind of weird. And yeah, I remember we stopped because we were all right friends, and we were kind of stopped being friends together. That which really kind of like disappointed me. I don't know. I think that was a really weird thing that happened, but I don't hold it against them at all because, hey, it was years ago, we were younger. Shit happened. Not a big deal. Anyways, enough shit talk. Next level. Oh yeah, this is very low object count. I remember that. What's next? Sanctuary, I think. Let me check. Oh, berries and blossoms. Whoa, berries and blossoms. This was probably one of my best levels, actually. Even till this day. I remember making this. I was so proud. I was inspired by. I don't think it was. I loved this song for a long time, but I saw Hanger Lord by Lisp and thought, wow, you know what? I need to make a level of this song because I got so inspired. I thought, wow, I can finally pull off a level of this song, and I did. And funny enough, this level actually got me into a Lisp collab. If I can actually do this, I'm switching to sound device. Sorry for the awkward cursor. This was the level that like boosted me to popularity. Like a little bit on Twitter, mostly on YouTube. I learned a lot about the editor with this, mainly making good gameplay, composition, especially architecture. Architecture is one of the big things I pride myself in when it comes to decoration, because I feel like I can make an actual world, an actual environment, and I feel like I did that pretty well in here. I laid out the blocks well. The composition was great. Oh yeah, and then here's some of the first update stuff. When I updated the level, I wanted to go back to the whole level, so just adding extension. So I added like cracks to some of the bricks and some of the parts because I thought it looked really cool. It did look really cool. And then here's the extension. I made this. Chloe verified it. I love this part. It feels so like alive, happy. Especially with the architecture, like everything is so well formatted and so well made. And God, I made this so well. This actually was originally supposed to be like you're going inside a castle or whatever, but I thought, you know what? It probably fitted better and was easier to make if it was like open outside and like almost heaven-like. So I added these clouds and stuff, and yeah. And fun fact, this level used to be like 78,000 objects because every single thing was an individual fucking pixel. Each thing was made from one fucking pixel each. And now I looking back, how could I like not noticed such a huge flaw? But Gecko helped me optimize it, and we got it down to 38,000. Oh, I think I almost closed GD. We got it down to 38,000 objects, and really proud of that. And that kind of started my whole thing about focusing on optimization. And this moves on to Sanctuary, my least favorite level of mine. So this level is an interesting story. Like probably as I stated earlier, I was a huge fan of Woolsey. Woolsey was like my idol. So he made a thing like, oh, if you could make decoration for like this level, and sorry for zoning out. Make decoration for like for this gameplay, and I'll make a video on it. And I was like, holy shit, I can get into a Woolsey video. So I made this, and I thought it was like, I made like the first part of it, and I like realized like, wait a second, this decoration's amazing. I'm going to just finish this level, and I did finish it. And at the time, I was really proud of it. Looking back, I had amazing ideas. The execution was terrible. Like a lot of the composition was bad, a lot of the layering was bad, the lighting was not really well, the backgrounds were generic, the level didn't really change much. God, it's just not the best level of mine. The shadow work wasn't really good. I remember wanting to make like an update to it, just like not like an update, like almost a B-side, I guess. I was gonna call it Oasis, because I made a really cool background that would fit with this level. I could find it in a second, but I gave up. Also, I didn't really know how to do parallax, so I kind of fumbled. Where's Oasis? Yeah, this looks really cool. But I kind of realized, wait a second, I don't have the time to work on this. I have bigger projects. And yeah, so I just kind of gave up. Anyways, this was like one of my bigger levels. It got me some fame, but overall, I'm not really proud of this level. I feel like I could have done a lot better, and I don't know. One of the Flying Cat Simulator, I just saw that, but just, I don't know. I could have done better. I'm not proud of the final product, but hey, at the time I was proud of it, and I recognize it isn't a bad level. So, next level, Savor. I hate this level. Savor. Probably won't be able to play this much because I just basically enjoy it with more glow. I was really passionate about this though. I don't think it's really bad. I love the level. One of my friends had verified it, so I thought, you know what? I can just redecorate this. Well, not redecorate, just kind of upgrade it. This might be the upgraded version I made. So recently, not recently, whatever, like 6 months ago, I started upgrading this in my free time. Yeah, this is the upgraded version. This is really cool. But I never finished it, and I don't know if I will, but of all my levels, this is probably my least favorite, because I just feel like I just did this level such a disservice. Like, the original level. Yeah. I'll definitely come back to this sometime in the future. Let me go to the first part. There was mostly text here. I really liked it. Yeah. Okay, actually, you know what? This might not be my least favorite level. I think Sanctuary is worse. Going back to this, I kind of fuck with it. I just hated it because I feel like I didn't change it too much from the original Enjoy, which is a fair thing, and just for me to re-release it, ugh. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of them might do decoration didn't really fit as well. So I just kind of took my own approach. Not gonna get it. I just feel like I could have done this level so much better. No, yeah, this is off sync, so sorry. Yeah, I kind of just been repeating myself. I'm just gonna finish this part. There's a lot of people who really love this level, but I don't know, man. It's just not it. It's just Enjoy, but more glowy, and I feel like just play Enjoy. Yeah, so that is a level that exists. Not my best. And next level, what is it next? I think it's Two Time. Yes, I love Two Time. This is one of my favorite levels. Oh, this is bad version. This is also bad version. Ghost Combat. Oh god, let me fix that. Anyways, so I made this right after getting a severe data loss, and it really sucked. I was like all out of motivation. I was really, I considered quitting the game, honestly, because my biggest project at the time, Anniversary Edition, it was like halfway done, and I just lost everything. But then I made this, and I started making it, and I started doing it more, and I thought it was amazing, so I continued. I found the song from a Cup Toast animation, and that's where I kind of got the purple color scheme from the thumbnail of it. God, and I love this level. Yeah, just it's probably my best level. Not best level. Best level by gameplay. The architecture was really good. The way I like made a city from like the way it just built a world from nothing. God, just so many tiny details, little crows. Oh god, there's a whole extensive history about how these birds exist. And I remember these structures. Oh, this must be an old copy then. These little saw blades, these structures. Oh fuck! Oh, that scared me. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. These little structures were just the saw blades, and the verifier was like, "What the fuck? No, you shouldn't do that. Actually, make them structures." And I was like, "I don't care." And then he's like, "I'm gonna do it." So he did it, and he verified the level, and I'm very, I love this level to death. This level, I was on the brink of quitting this game, and it completely brought me back. This text I did like in the ending of the building process, it took so long. The little details like the going up. That reminds me of ending with those little details, and this level is great. It's one of my better levels. I love it. And on to my next level. Oh god. Here we go. Abyss. Abyss is it's probably my most polarizing level in terms of like theming and stuff and like actual decoration quality. So if you don't know, the gimmick around this level is that I made it in 5 hours, and I thought the level was kind of mediocre. But a lot of people really liked it. I know a few people think it's their favorite level in the game. I think it's kind of crazy that that's a thing that people say. But it's just I like the level, just not that much. It's probably some of my best atmosphere. It's a really creepy like atmosphere, but that's what I've been told before. But I can't really see it myself because hell, I made this in 5 hours without thinking of an atmosphere. I didn't even think of that. So yeah. So actually, this actually came out before 2 Time, but this finished before 2 Time. I just didn't. This took a bit for this to get verified. My friend Nifty verified it. Couldn't have asked for a better verifier. I'm not even gonna try to do that double click on mouse. And this is like the infamous part of the level, like the climax almost. This part is the hardest part by a mile. And never really got nerfed that too much, surprisingly. A lot of people told me that it sucks this ended too early, and I didn't even think about that because I don't know, this just it was a 5 hour level. I didn't think too much about it. But it's probably okay. Honestly, this is probably the most important level I've created. This level and the positive reception that I got led me to start making more Neo design, more stuff that was like less like focused on, oh, I need to make the best level ever. I need to make the best thing ever. More focused on what can I have fun making? What's like a fun level I can make? What's a good level that I can make that people like? That's like fun for me. It's simple, but it's still like good. It's still high quality, and that's where we move on to the next level, Summer Bliss. And I don't like this level for a reason because I've just been meaning to update this over and over again, but I haven't had the time. So it's been in a state of limbo where it has not been updated, and I feel really bad. Sorry, Grayson. I'm really sorry that I haven't gotten to this. I think about it all the time, but I'm really busy. All right, I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry. But this was kind of like almost a B-side to Abyss when I planned to like, I don't know. When I was making this level, I thought, you know, it'd be cool. What if I like attached this to Abyss and had a custom MP3 that because like they were like polar opposites. These levels are like the exact opposite of each other. And I thought, you know what? No, I'm just gonna let them be their own things. And this level is originally called Bliss. So as you saw by the title card, there was like the Bliss and there's a summer effect. It's called Summer Bliss because I was working on another level at the time. It was a collab with IMAX. It was called Winter Bliss. I thought, you know what would be really funny if I just had this called Summer Bliss and also had part in Winter Bliss. I ended up dropping because of the data loss, but I ended up coming back to upgrade a little bit. It was really fun. I don't know. I just feel really bad for the situation of this level and the situation of Winter Bliss, but I love this level to death. Like at least like the concept. I love the death. Like a little peaceful, serene world. I feel like I could have done it better, but I still did it. Oh, there's high IMAX, Nifty Eats Plastic. Yeah. This is kind of like the third level in my like peaceful level kind of series. Like okay, peaceful and like they're calm, heavenish. Always like intended ones. Sanctuary, Souvenir, which got deleted, kinda, and then this. I like this level. I feel like I could have done it better, but hey, it's a good level, and I don't really eat myself up over it, except for when it comes to the update. Oh, and then moving on. Turn the lights off. Oh god, I have a lot to say about this level. Wow. This was my most ambitious level, and I feel like this level defined me as a creator. It really put me into the creating scene of like, I am a good creator. I am capable. I am on the level of other creators, and why the fuck is there? There's probably a reason for that existing. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. There's so much effort I put in this level. So if you don't know, I had to use pink and green as the colors because this was for the Zeronium Creator Contest, where the colors were only pink and green and white. And wow, this level went through multiple changes. Before I actually entered the contest, the level just kind of happened to be like pink and green, and I had up to like right here done. That's why I can see some yellow, some orange, some reds. And so I actually asked, hey, I know this level's kind of like old-ish, but can I enter this into the contest? And he goes like, sure. So okay, why say old? Oh, I meant old as in like, it was before the actual contest. I started making it before the contest. But I started making this on July 7th, which is actually my birthday. Yeah. And I was proud of this level. And I thought it was just gonna be for worst DPS. I'm not gonna do much with it, just a fun little level. And it started becoming my best effect level. And I made this part. And it was really cool. Remove like these little things, and that's how the level was before. Like I went back and upgraded it. And this part, I was so proud of this part. Let me place a little. Is it 4 times speed here? I think it's 4 times speed here. Let's just estimate. Okay, I'm just gonna delete that fucking circle. Bye bye, motherfucker. Bye bye. And I was so proud of this part. There's just little references, Kanye West circles. I retract this fucking statement. Anyways, Dex Dark, one of my favorite levels of all time, made by one of my friends. I wanted to like, just show it because I love that level. Then there's intro text. I don't remember why that was added. This was my Twitter account before I got suspended again. Actually, I don't think I got suspended. I think I just renamed it because right now it's FPS bypass. So yeah, Maxerman's gonna win. This was reference to how Maxerman was. He entered the creator contest. His level's amazing. Everyone thought he was gonna win, and I was right. I predicted it. He was gonna win. I'm just so in love with this part. And I still retract the statement. Anyways, I remember making that transition, super cool. And this transition, that was my best. I want to take a focus on transitions ever since I saw the transitions in Kiba's entry. I thought, wow, I gotta compete. I gotta show that I'm just as good as them. Oh, it's just normal speed. So I started taking a focus on my transitions, and I added that little thing. It had an animation where the cube would jump into the TV. And then there's this little slow part with the cube inside the TV area. And let's turn that off. And this part went through a lot of revisions. And the tentacles I was really proud of. I was inspired by originally another level by someone I will not name. Then I ended up realizing, wait, these tentacles kind of suck and don't really fit the part, so I decided to instead actually copy real frames of the tentacles from the Turn the Lights Off music video. In there's this section of the Turn the Lights Off music video where the guy, the main character's hand turns into a tentacle, and he's looking in the mirror of the bathroom, and I stole the frames from that and just recreated them in GD, at least to the best of my ability. Let me turn on preview animations. And yeah, that was kind of how that part was made. And actually, that's a little fun fact. My sister helped with a little bit. You can't see it because of follow triggers, but there's these little things, they pulse to the days come, pass, days come, nights pass. They don't pulse anything out. They don't pulse other stuff. My sister recommended I do that, and I thought, it's not gonna look good, and then it ended up looking good, so I kept it. And she's not really been credited for that because I hate that motherfucker. I'm kidding. Junior the best. Anyways, this part went through multiple changes. So I had to make many block designs for this part. And what's funny is that this is the first block design that I made. These blocks. And I thought, wow, these suck. I'm not going to use these. And then after trying so many times and the deadline started approaching, I thought, you know what? Okay, I'm just going to fucking try this design. And it looked really good. And so I just kind of kept it. And then I added those little like swing objects and it's back and forth. And I thought, wow, that kind of adds like some more dynamic stuff to the part. And then I started working on that outer block design. And it looked really cool. And like these little like wood stuff. And I thought, what the fuck? That looks really cool, especially for like wood objects. And yeah, it took a long time and a lot of objects, but I did that. And also these little objects, that little pulse, those are also old assets that I was going to scrap. And this background is also made of old assets I was going to scrap. These are like little sine waves. And I overlaid it with a basic like checkered spinning pattern. And it looked really cool. You see how there's little lines going across them? Yeah, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I did that, and I remember figuring out about these little grass objects, and I thought, whoa, this is like really cool. I actually managed to make a good background with them, and it kind of helped start my process of learning how to use random objects to make really cool stuff. And oh god, then we get to the finale. This part is fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous and like ridiculously good. I'm so proud of it. I made most of it in like a day, honestly. Oh, the transition's a little screwed up. It's just so smooth. So I thought, let's make some little cool shapes. So I did. And I thought it was like cool and abstract. And I struggled with having transition, so I just made that sick ass transition. Anyways, this took forever to make. This, like, at least in terms of hour time, when it actually took to building it, didn't really take that long. It took me like a day or two. And I'm really proud of how it turned out. It's a really fun part. It's really like silly. And it's one of my best parts in any of my levels. Turn the lights off and quality wise, it's most definitely my best level. And there's no denying that. It's just so good. And I'm just really proud of it. And actually, we actually missed a level. I gotta go back because I had to re-upload the level. We skipped it, sorry. It was supposed to go before Saver. This is my best, my best like storytelling in a level, at least. This is Forget Me. I think I went more into the story of Forget Me before I did it in the description of the Forget Me verification video, I think. This level, I made the layout in like 2021, I think. Yeah, I made the layout in 2021. And I started decorating in 2022 as a way to express myself through art and express my feelings. I stopped working on it because then I really wasn't much of an effect creator. I really didn't have the passion for this level. And I came back to it, and I finished it in like 2 days. I finished it so I started working on it again in like October 2022 after a traumatic event happened to me that probably won't go into much detail about, but most of my friends probably know about it. I've talked to them about it. And I intended this to be my last level. I don't want to go too much into detail about that, but it obviously wasn't. The verification process was kind of prolonged, and that kind of caused me to get the motivation boost I needed to build again. I just didn't really make this level in a good headspace. And huge thanks to Funny Boy for verifying this. I'm eternally grateful. Funny Boy is one of my greatest friends. I care about that man a lot. And I'm just really grateful. This level it's not my best, but it's probably my most heartfelt, I guess. This first part is just beautiful to me. It just feels so calm, serene. It's like almost like, I don't know. It's just great. I love this level, man. Thanks to Funny Boy again. So much of the levels made when I was in a bad headspace, but I'm good now. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm still building. It's a hard level to wrap my head around. I've probably talked about this more, but so much of this level is really personal to me and will be more explored in the level album I've been working on. So yeah. Next level, we have Soap. Soap is also another level that I started in 2021. The level was, I started the gameplay in like I started the gameplay in 2021. This is the cover, by the way. I don't know what song I used for the opportunity. Okay, yeah. I had to play this level. I have to play this level from 0 because follow triggers are broken. Anyways, I made this gameplay. I was really proud of it, and I thought, you know what, I could probably do more with this. Now. It was really fun, and I started to decorate this for Worship DPS in late 2022. Around the same time I made Warm Regards, which we will be getting to sometime soon. And it was this part I started, actually. I wanted to feel like a factory. I made this little cool like effect of the screen being covered up by dust, and the little idea of like masking with the glow, because so everything is black in this level until you get close to it, and there's these glow balls that follow the player. Every single thing you see is everything you see here is black, but the glow on the player is making some things. Oops, the glow on the player is making some things illuminate brighter than others. It's a very interesting thing I made, and I'm really proud of it. So look at the edge of the screen. Everything is going to be a lot darker. Like look at those pillars. They don't look 3D until I get close to them. Just one of my more great experimental levels, and I feel like this level has not gotten much sense and stuff because how experimental it is. I've come to learn that a lot of moderators do not like experimental levels. They try to send more traditional levels, which sucks. But there's also like a lot of great moderators. I'm not saying this is like a blanket statement for all moderators because that would make no sense. You can't make a blanket statement about a group of people. I skipped that again. I can't even get to the good part. I'll probably have to go to save device. So yeah, I got around to making this level again in 2023 after finishing Turn the Lights Off. I was like, damn, I need to make another big project because Turn the Lights Off was like my big project. I wanted to take a break, but it didn't feel right because that was like my huge popularity boost. But I felt like I was doing nothing with that new popularity. So I started building this, and I also worked on a few other projects such as Ombre Flowers and Fate of the Stars, which has not been finished yet. I don't want to talk too much about the development process. Oh my god, oh my fucking god, I just can't get to it, can I? Fate of the Stars is under heavy development. It's slow. A lot of the creators are busy at the moment, and in the meantime, I have priorities. Oh my god, can I just fucking get to the drop already? I can't just place the start position there because they're broke. Okay, you know what? You have to suffer with practice mode music, and I'll just turn off boxes and turn the music off. So, yeah. Another stuff about this level, it was my first real experiment with parallax. I started learning how to do good parallax and doing follow triggers for it. Yeah, but still the big concept of this level is lighting. I really mastered it here. I did it beautifully. Yeah, so yeah, this is probably like, I've always been intrigued by the idea of like factory levels because Xylonox was like my favorite creator growing up, and Xylonox as a person, like in his art, has forever changed the way I view art, like any form of art, even outside of GD, and how I create art. And yeah, Xylonox is the greatest decorator of all time. Anyways, good luck. Anyways, yeah, this part, this is like the climax. This is like the major part. And X Future taught me how to make this parallax, and I thought it was amazing. And so I was so proud of this, the parallax. It took a long time to make, it took a long time to fix. Every time I wanted to add more details, I had to fix all the parallax again. But I'm really proud of this. This was inspired by Jam Factory. It's for mainly the shit part with the low vision. The Silver Out by Sky. I don't know what's happening here. Anyways, that's what I figured out about the song. It's one of my favorite songs. I love it. Boopawamba also experimented with like low vision. But I feel like I'm sorry to tell you, I'm the GOAT when it comes to low vision. No one gets better than me. Anyways, there's the old logo. My old logo being crossed out and replaced by my new one. Yeah, this was verified by Vulture. He was supposed to verify Summit, but that level never got finished. And so I just kind of like, damn, I owe this guy like a verification. Let's give it to him. Or her. I don't know their pronouns. I'm sorry if I misgendered. It's been a while since we talked. I'll just use them for Voltron. Voltron, they were supposed to verify Summit, but they ended up verifying Soap. I also gave them Shatter, but they didn't make much progress, so yeah. That was Soap. Anyways, next level, Warm Regards. This actually came out, like, this is like a long ass time ago. I only released it on my main, like, last year. I love this level. Really fun level. This is not the song, obviously. It's another Penelope Scott song. But I don't have it downloaded yet. The gameplay is really fun. The decoration, I made this lazily. This is for Worst DPS if you couldn't tell. Really great level of mine. It's because I made this for Worst DPS. It was really like experimental with like no limits. There was no standards I had to reach. There's no standards for myself, and it was probably like amazing. It was amazing decorating this because I had no standards I had to follow. I just thought something in my head. It's like, okay, this doesn't relate to the level artistically at all, but I'm just gonna shove it into the level anyways because it's a cool concept, and this level is just like a bunch of concepts thrown into one. Anyways, this is the level's kind of memory, not really. Other than this part. Oh. Well, because ignore damage just completely fucking breaks. I fucking love this game. Anyways, this part, so good. I just started using like the opposite colors, and decided to go for like a more artistic, more like random kind of style, erratic, just messy. This guy was kind of inspired by the national anthem and how it's just like part of it, like there's a part that's just like randomly generated. It's just messy as fuck. It's thinking I want to do something like that. I want to make this random. I want there to be no quality. I'm just gonna just be a bunch of random stuff. And then there's the flying through the Nico. I thought that was really cool. This really great level, honestly. Sorry if I'm yapping a bunch. I'm just trying to get my thoughts out. Yeah, just a really stupidly fun level. And oh yeah, this got epic rated on Worship DPS. Yeah, it's really goofy. Just a bunch of random shit thrown together with no desire for quality at all. I just did whatever I just wanted to do. There was no standards I had to uphold. I just fucking did shit. Obviously, this was heavily inspired, mainly for like the color palette. Heavily inspired by Sky's Warm Regards. That's kind of where I got the color palette from the first half. For the second half, kind of did my own shit. Warm Regards by Sky, or Warm Regards to, the S and D are swapped. Really good level. I highly recommend it. Insanely cool. Next, ignore these private copies. Woo, ignore them. Woo. I'm gonna actually play this, so you just get teased. Never mind. Actually, wait. Let's just. Holy shit. Oh, this is not. Oh, the level's broken. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, next level. Our next level up will be Void. Because that came out before time. It just took a bit to get rated. Void. Anyways, this is another very personal level. On the surface it seems very simple, but there's a lot of personal meaning to me that will again be explored in the album, which is why I'm having a director's cut version of it, more like an album version, because I want to explore the concepts that I kind of sacrificed some of the concepts and meaning to make a good level. and I feel like, fuck that. I'm going to explore my own stuff, and that's what the director's cut is supposed to be like. Anyways, I made this level in like 3 days. It was a complete secret project. I told nobody, except that I think I posted a little snippet on my private account. Anyways, so this level was originally going to be purple, like at the end of Abyss. I wanted to like go on from the end of Abyss. Anyways, I created this level to be a sequel to Abyss, and it is a sequel to Abyss. I was watching a stream of WizKid. I was leaving my school, and he mentioned when there's gonna be an Abyss sequel, and I've been asked about an Abyss sequel like a lot. So so I finally bit the bullet and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make an Abyss sequel, and I made it, and I think it's my most popular level now. Yeah, this is one of my most popular levels, and fuck, it's just an alright level. I don't think it's my best level. It's far from my worst. There's a lot of like thoughts that went into making this. I wanted to make like a planet, like a world, and like a world that the player would explore. So I kind of added like these little stars, these little stuff in the background to foreshadow this part. I had like the crystals coming out from the ground. The level is supposed to be like the player is leaving the planet and going into space. So after the world of Abyss you go through, you end up in Void. And Void is the process of the player leaving the planet of Abyss. Abyss and Void take place in like the same world basically. And you fly out and you make it to the end. There's also some symbolism with that stuff, but again, personal stuff that'll be explored on the album. But yeah, I'm kind of just yapping about nothing right now. This is a relatively like alright level. Yeah. I wish there was more I did. And because I also feel a little bit guilty about how this level came out because of, well, the people who wanted an Abyss sequel, they didn't really think this was my best or whatever. They thought Void was better. I'm sorry, they thought Abyss was still better than Void. I felt kind of like bummed because a lot of them didn't really even. They thought the level was good, but I feel bad because I feel like I have to do better. I had to do better than Abyss. The level was just kind of disappointing for me in the end because Abyss was probably like an 8 out of. Abyss was probably like a 10 out of 10 to them. They probably viewed Void more like an 8 out of 10. And I tried a lot on this level. I experimented more than Abyss did, and I feel like I overstepped it maybe. I tried too much. When Abyss was, the concept was I didn't try as much. Yeah. There's the cool effects I did. I don't know. There's still a whole poem in the description of the level. Someone added this. That reminds me. You guys gotta witness this. Where is it? Where is it? There's a slot machine. Someone added a slot machine to the level. I don't know who added the slot machine, but it was supposed to say because like this click was random or whatever. And it was fucking hilarious. And then someone wrote this dashboard was my 13th reason why. And then someone completely unrelated. This copy went through multiple playtesters. One playtester wrote this dashboard was my 13th. And another one wrote for real. So they were both dogging me. Like through the playtesting copies. Instead of talking to me like a mature person in a group chat, they decided to communicate through the fucking editor. Fuck you guys. I'm kidding, obviously, but I think it's really funny. I love Void. Just like it could have been better. Kind of grown to resent this level over time. But oh well. What can you do? Anyways, the next level I already showed Ice Seal is going to be time. I want to show the old time first. where is it? This level was originally called 1/3. It was supposed to be the first part in a 3-part series. And it's not a really good level, but you can see the resemblance. It's just like really experimental. I like the trees and stuff I did. They were inspired by Snowblind. If anyone remembers that level, Kuroa was decorating it. I remember watching streams. This part was so cool. It was like this small ambient glow that did the line across the screen, and then this little ship part that had like all these little small designs. And then this part was supposed to be like effect, not because I was inspired by Woolsey at the time. I learned how to do masking for the first time, and that was really cool. But instead, I went for a different approach in actual time. Time is much better than this. I had this is my first 2.2 level. I had a little bit of rain. Just had a bunch of cool stuff. Anyways, I added a little like those little hanging stuff. Just want to add more ambience to this level. I'm not even gonna try to do the gameplay. A lot of stuff has changed, obviously. And there's the little lanterns from Anniversary Edition. And yeah, so this is my third 2021 level that got finished. The other two being Forget Me and Soap. Anyways, I'm not supposed to be UFO here, but this is one of my favorite parts in terms of like architecture. This part in particular of it. This little maze. This is wow. I love this part. This little like feels like you're navigating through this little world. It's just beautiful. This part, I feel like I could have done better with it, but it's just straight beautiful. The background's gone because of fall trigger bug, whatever. But this part's just beautiful. Oh, did I accidentally? What was the audio on? Yeah. It was my first time experimenting with 2.2 features. Yeah, this part's great. There's like little waves down there. There's these little boxes. Just great level. Funny Boy also verified it, continuing the trend of Funny Boy verifying my old levels. Yeah, I had like there's like the actual parts and there was like the background parts. I thought it was really cool. Great level. I think I did really good on it. Sorry for yapping so much. Also, speaking of the other part, let's preview the second part. The second part is Blooming Blossoms. Here's a little exclusive preview of Blooming Blossoms. And yeah, I've been working on this level every single day. Here's like y'all's exclusive preview of the level. Here, hope you, we're gonna get a little sneak peek. Fuck. This is probably gonna be the final state of the ship. But yeah, I hope you guys like the level when it comes out. Anyways, the next level. That will go to Hey Summer. So, in 2024, I felt really like, where is it? Where's the song? I'll just use the cover. I felt really like shit because I had not released any level. Like, okay, I released levels that were already finished. In January, I released Time. In February, I released Void, but I hadn't really actually made a new level. So I thought, you know what, I don't care if the level is mediocre, I'm going to release a new level, no matter what. So I started making a level through the simple style that I already explored in levels like Summer Bliss. And to the people who complain about me doing the same thing, go fuck yourself, because I do not care. I had fun making this, and that's all that matters to me. I did explore a little bit. This is like, it's probably like my most interesting gameplay. Just really like unique, really feels like you're flying through somewhere. Yeah, this level's just really good. I really like the concept exports, especially the buildings. I reuse these buildings from Chasm, which is supposed to be the third part of the Void Abyss thing. I remember building this part during an audiovisual Gartic phone like server thing. It was really fun. Every time we were not doing it, I just worked on this instead. This was inspired by Comet Face, Infra, Yuko, Rowan, and audiovisual. Where is it? These little. Where are the mountains? What the fuck did they go? Wait, seriously, where the fuck did they? Okay, anyways, these telephone poles, inspired by Rowan's level Spiral. I didn't really want to directly copy them, so I remade them. But I still felt bad because they weren't really my concept, so I credited him anyways. Amazing level, Rowan. I love the song. I love the level. Good shit. And then there's the little mountains inspired by, I don't remember what it was, but Infra posted a preview for level, and I noticed that Infra got mod today, so congrats, Infra. Really, really proud of you. I know we don't know each other. Probably not. Sorry. But really good job. You deserve it. You're a really good creator. Anyways, yeah. I experimented with simple concepts in this level. I used the song Hey Summer by Roland, an artist that I have a bit of a personal connection to. Like, his music kind of got me through a rough place. I found his music in like 2020. Yeah, 2020. And great artist. I highly recommend you guys listen to his stuff. If you really want a place to start with 4,000 Miles. Really great shit. I love his stuff. But yeah, this is also one of my more experimental levels where I just kind of did whatever the fuck I want. This level obviously didn't get much reception, which I'm kind of sad about, because it's one of my better levels, but I don't know. I mainly love this level for being, like, me. It's really just me. I didn't really conform to any standards here. I just kind of said, because I've been getting complaints about all my stuff look the same, with like the box meta and stuff, and I just kind of went in all in like, fuck you. I really don't care. I have fun with this stuff. I build for fun, and I don't care if the stuff happens to look the same, because all my stuff are super varied. Like, you got Soap, you got shit like Time, you got Blooming Blossoms, you got Shatter, you got Ending. Like, all those levels are like insanely different. I don't care if some of my levels happen to look the same. That's fine. That's a fair criticism. You can level against me. But I just don't care. I won't listen to that criticism. Anyways, it sounds like I care too much about the criticism when I'm talking about it, but that's just kind of one of the motivations that drive me to make this level. Yeah. A pretty fun level. Has some of my like wackiest gameplay. Thanks to Galaxies for verifying it. It means a lot. And thanks to SD Cubing for making the cover song. But I am not thanking you for charging me like $30. That was a lot. I'm mostly kidding. I understand that there's like always a labor cost and stuff, but holy fuck. I did not expect like $30 for a cover. Again, mostly kidding. Just sorry, it's like 10:30. I started recording an hour 20 minutes ago. I'm probably just gonna upload this video uncut. Anyways, where is the next one? Forever. This is it bad that this is like one of my favorite levels I've ever made? It's just so serene. It's just such a beautiful level. I explained this in the description of the video for the level, but this was originally supposed to be a like 1-day challenge because Kiana had wanted me to make like an easier level, try to make a levels in short time instead of how I create levels and like take months of my levels. I spend so much time on my levels because I always want them to be perfect, and I don't know. I guess Kiana just thought like I could embrace the flaws. Level doesn't have to be perfect. There can just be like there can be flaws in a level and it can still be good. Like fuck, there's a lot of flaws in this level that I would fix if I had a chance, but oh god, I'm almost tearing up. This level is just so beautiful, so serene. It's probably my best atmosphere, just like period. I'm upside down. I shouldn't be upside down here. There's this little cave part. This is bugged because I'm not on the main copy. I'm on the copy with the Nong. And then there's this part. Just it's like I think it's like a 30 seconds of nothing. Just to close off the level. This level is really beautiful. I remember I wanted to make a level with a Glass Beach song, but I didn't want to choose one that would take too much effort, so I used Forever, which is an interlude song. Anyways, thanks to PB Pixel for, oh yeah, there's the theme of the level, see me as I am now, not who I used to be. That's still something I want to embrace today. See me as the person I am today, and let me move on from who I used to be. Again, thanks for PB Pixel for making the song. It means a lot, especially for free. Like, I'm so grateful you did that, man. I'm so grateful. And moving on to debatably my best level. This level was verified by my friend Catchit. Thanks a lot, Catchit. It really means a lot that you would do that. This is my first level to break my rule of no above 40,000. And then this is a very big switch up from Forever. This level took over a year to make, and it turned out great. There's so many revisions of this level, but yeah, this is probably one of the most interesting building processes. The original level was meant to be verified by Voltron back in like September of last year, but then he made no progress. No, they made no progress. So I kicked them from it. I gave it to my friend Misty, who had it for multiple months. They made great progress, and I'm so glad that they did it. And the level will not be where it is at today without Misty's work. Thanks a lot, Misty. But in the meantime, between verifiers and even while verifiers had copies, I upgraded the level a bunch. I made a bunch of changes over time, and you can see that through the progression of them on my Twitter account and on the YouTube previews. There's a lot of feelings I have about this level. So, first off, thanks to all the verifiers, all the playtesters, Minty, Jeeve, Ripper, Voltron, Nongo, Billy, Funny Boy, Dirtspace, Misty, Skytriz, Foodie or Heaven, you or Jay and just Pixel. Real thanks to all of them, and huge thanks to Catchit. Like, really big thanks. They were originally a playtester, but I decided to make them a, what is it? The backup verifier, in case Misty dropped, because when Voltron dropped, well, not Voltron dropped, when I kicked them, I'm so sorry, dude, I'm so sorry. I got worried that we would be in a limbo again. So I made sure to get a backup verifier, and that was my friend Gadget. Anyways, this level has lots of cool stuff. Over the year, this level has changed so much. This background is like completely different. It was a spiral that I borrowed from Lisp, and Xtutor actually advised on how I could change it. So I changed it, and it became the best part of the level. Oh yeah, a little known fact. This background at the start has a 1 in 100 chance to become. Where is it? It has a 1 in 100 chance to become a different list. I will not say who this list is about, but it is a list of very bad people that were very connected to a very bad man. This man, you could say, likes people around, liked, because he's not alive, like people around my age. So that's one of the Easter eggs. There's a bunch of Easter eggs in this level. There's just like random shit. I advise anyone who's interested in doing it. Also, there's the wall socket Easter egg. Wall socket, dude. If none of you listen to Wall Socket, listen to it now. It is like one of my favorite albums of all time. It might be my favorite album of all time. It's such a good album. I love it. And yeah, this is Shatter. Yeah, there's a lot of petty history. Not a lot of better. There's a little petty history with this level. That involves some assets stuff. Anyways, yeah, this UFO, this was one of the later upgrades. God, there's so many tiny details. It's the closest level I compare to ending. Look at the orb, that orb, this one right here. Look at those tiny little details. I cared so much about the tiny details when it came to Shatter. When I was making Shatter, I kept comparing it to ending. I thought, I have to have tiny details. I have to have this as good as ending. This will be as good as ending. I will make this as good as ending. So I did. I made this as good as ending. And I added all the tiny details. And then even like the end of ending, I made this little cacophony. Sorry, I just heard a door open. I'm very proud of this level. There's a bunch of Easter eggs. I highly encourage you to go play this level in practice. Go die everywhere you can. There's so many little Easter eggs. I love this level to death. It created such a little community. I met a lot of cool people from this level, and what would not have been possible without this level is Jay Shatter. Where is Jay Shatter? Hey, Jay Shatter. What's up, Jay Shatter? So he was the original verifier of this level, and I just kept calling him Jay Shatter. That's where this Jay Shatter joke came from. Yeah. Yeah, I love this level. It really pushed me to my limits of my effect creatorness. This part actually got me Part and Headache by Lisp and more. So yeah, I also love that level. I think I did great in that level. And this level really pushed me to my limits. It pushed me to my effect limits, pushed me to my artistic limits. It had me like explore different concepts, and also had me explore like how to make my effects look cooler. How do I really use pulse as well? How do I arrange the colors in a way that really fit? How do I make a good parallax? How do I make like an eerie, creepy atmosphere? And how do I make this represent this song well? And hell, I did it. I made it work. I'm just really happy with how this came out. Quality-wise, it's objectively my best level. I think I said that about Turn the Lights Off earlier, but quality-wise, it's objectively my best level. Is it my favorite level, though? Like, my favorite level... Wait, okay, I think I said favorite level earlier. Let's walk this back. Quality-wise, it is objectively my best level. By a mile. Is it my favorite level of mine, though? Probably not. I don't know what my favorite level of mine would be. Probably something like... I don't know. Might be... Might be anything, honestly. Well, and that's all the levels. I'm going to go through a few other levels before I... Where is it? Oh yeah, there's all this stuff. Oh, I beat this new hardest, didn't record it though, so sorry. What's some other good levels of mine? Like some unfinished levels. Neptune, that's a level I've been working on. I guess I'll show how that's coming along. Oh yeah, follow triggers kind of broke the level. This level is really slow progress. I'm still happy with how it's coming along though. It'll be great. There's counting. There's. Ooh, I can't show that. No one's gonna get here though. I don't know. There's not much. Oh, this. I'm gonna do this gameplay real quick because it's so fun. There we go on the phone. Listen to Plastic Death, everyone. It's a really good album. Plastic Death by Glass Beach. Anyways, I made this some decoration for this level a little while ago. It's some of my best stuff, honestly. Oh, wait, this is the wrong copy. There's also this part, which I'm really proud of. I don't know if I'll finish it though, because this song is super long. Anyways, the copyright and monetization on my video just went away. Anyways, yeah, this is the part. This is the best part this is some of the best decoration I've made in a while. I'm really proud of it. I just figured for anyone who actually watched this far into the video, I should actually show something cool. Yeah, let's just play this again. So there's the main focus on the eye effect. I wanted it feels like you're being watched. And this is kind of like a sister level to Shatter in a way. But I wanted this to be more blue. Anyways, yeah, that's that. There's my part where it ends. There's Empress. Rack is working on this level currently. That's why it's taking a bit. Actually, not taking a bit. It's actually taking a lot less longer than I thought it would. I'm very grateful for them working on the level. There's the numbers, which was kind of sequel to Dex Dark. Yeah, it starts off with this part. It's beautiful. I made the decoration. Yugo fucked with the colors and did some effects. Oh, I forgot a level. A home for. This is a collab with Yugo. This is. What's fun about this level is that I can actually give some context. if you recognize this level, it's because it's Souvenir. Yuko wanted a copy of Souvenir to like just experiment with. They wanted to just restart it, change the song, do whatever they wanted with it, and I approved. I just said like I want to do some stuff because I want like my name to still be kind of attached to the level. I want to add my own themes and concepts. Oh my god, I can't do this level for the life of me. Anyways, if you couldn't tell, this is an Amori song, so for all my Amori fans, sorry, I'm switching to practice mode. I'm happy with how this level came out, and I think a lot of people were as well. Oh, you're not supposed to hit there. I think you're supposed to hold? How am I supposed to do this part? I don't know, I didn't... How am I supposed to do this? Oh, I think I see. Yeah, so all the decoration here was mostly made by me. I did everything, but, well, at least deco-wise. Yuko completely... I made the assets for the decoration. Yuko turned those assets into a level. She did so much for this level. Like, she rebuilt the level from the ground up, and I'm so thankful, because this level turned out great. And, yeah, just... thanks to Yuko a ton for, like, reviving this level from the dead. So yeah, then there's also this part which was never actually in the level to begin with. There was no chapel part. I think I experimented with dark... No, I never experimented with dark blocks. That was Yuko. And this little chapel, really cute, really cool section. It turned out great, especially turned out well with the sketch blocks. I feel like that's a great way to use them. And then there's my part, where I kind of focused more on a more like simple style, I guess. So yeah, obviously same assets, this is just what I did with them. And I made new block designs using some old block designs from Souvenir, but that Yuko never used. And hey, this level turned out great. You know what, while I'm on the topic of collabs, let's go to Headache. Because a lot of people did not know I had a part in Headache because I actually was scared to post my part because people do not like Lisp. People did not like him a lot. And I had originally gotten a lot of backlash before for being associated with him. So I was just straight up afraid to post my part. Because I didn't want to say like, hey, I made this cool thing. And then people would like, instead of like appreciating the level, they'd be like, oh, this guy collabed with a bad guy or whatever. And I did this like a year ago. Yeah, so like my thoughts on a lot of stuff has changed, but who cares? Liz made the gameplay. I made the decoration, except for the ground spikes and these little like saw blades. Those messy saw blade, Liz made those. Anyways, I'm proud of how my part came out. I feel like I rushed it a bit, and I feel like it was a bit too similar to Shatter, but it's good. I'm proud of it. This block design took a long ass time to create, and I'm glad I did it because it allowed me to experiment with effect style more. And I think that's my last thing to mention. What's another old level I can mention? Old Blooming Blossoms. Who wants to see Old Blooming Blossoms? Yeah, very different, right? Very little stuff was kept over from the original. I did keep over the idea of the day and night cycle, which is probably my favorite thing I kept over. I think that's just a really cool concept. The core gameplay has been kept, but it was changed a lot so that it would be possible, fair, good. In this shit part, I kept the idea of the day and night and the little like wooden objects and tried to keep it kind of effect style. There's no gameplay here, so I had to make new gameplay. The gameplay here exists. This gameplay has been untouched. And yeah, there's not much else to show. That's except for Sora actually. the fuck? This still exists? I have a copy of this? Okay, so this goes to show if this is my... This is when I did design. Wow, this is from years ago when I did design style. And you know what? I'm going to show you guys my first design ever. This, I'm not sure if I have a copy of this, but I might. This. It was like spooky, scary skeletons. I was inspired by idols, and I made my first design. This is my first, oh, word. This is my first design style that I ever did, and it caused me to grow a lot as a creator. Learning design has impacted how I build today a lot, because I learned a lot of lessons. I learned about lighting, shading, how to use like blacks and whites well. Design has like forever impacted how I'm going to create, which sucks, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, this video should have been over ages ago. Sorry for dragging it out. I really hope you guys, if anyone is really watching this, enjoyed my ramblings about all my levels and how I created them. I'm so thankful for like 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 people. What the fuck? I've been building for so long. I've met so many cool people through building. Like name a few like that I've met through GD and like building. Thanks from the Team Spire days, Sly GD, member, Endeavor. We don't talk at all, but I knew the guy from Team Spire. His name started with an X, I forgot, but he was a great guy. I don't remember, man. XO something. It's not Zolers, that's just a different friend. I'll think about it later. Just so this and like even okay through Twitter and stuff. I met people like Yeet, Funny Boy Grayson, and then through just like building, I met people like Sam, a great friend of mine, has kind of influenced some of my more recent building a bit. They also made Heatwave, which is my hardest. Yeah, great person. I met who else? Yuko, one of my favorite creators of all time. Probably my favorite active creator. Silenox is my favorite creator of all time. I'm glad I'm a friend of Yuko's. I met them through Solstice, which will never be finished. Speaking of Solstice, I met Ellie. Hi Ellie, if you're watching, I don't know, whatever. Great person, really funny. I'm glad we met. X Future, he's influenced my style. He's given me such good feedback. He's helped me a lot when it comes to creating, and I cannot be more grateful. Thanks so much, man. You're great. God, I met Nifty through other stuff. Thank you, Nifty. You're a really good friend. I met Nongo, like Cat Poggers, WizKid. Oh God, during the Void section, I didn't even mention the playtesting. Yeah, Void went through so many verifiers in playtesting. Great. God, a lot of the Abyss victors became Void playtesters, which is really cool. Let me just go through my friends list, see if I'm friends with people. Oh, okay, Valerie. I know Valerie's a good friend. Sequoia, love you, man. Insane. Really good trader, insanely underrated, really good friend of mine. Got Misty. I met Misty through just mutual friends. You're the best. Foodie or Heaven. I'm so glad like we both participated in the Zeronian Creator Contest. It's crazy how we both ran in similar friend group circles, but we never really met. Great friend. You're the best. Catch it. Oh God. God, I feel kind of sad now. This over the last like years I've been building. Um, um, I've met so many great people. I got a rated level actually. That was so shocking. I might relist my get reaction video. I just Borden, yeah. Oh, I forgot Willow. Willow, great friend of mine. Such an amazing person. I miss you, man. I'll not miss you. Well, like, cause I'm taking a little break. I'm not gonna go there. I taking a little bit of break. It's kind of miss talking to you. So, yeah. So many people, man. Oh, fuck that guy. I'm not gonna block him though, cause it's funny. Ivy, Nexel, Colin, Liam, all of you know you are. You're all great people. Yeah, Jaden as well. Lily. I'm done ranting. Just thanks to all those people. Thanks to all my friends. Thanks to all my fans. Like, I know some people who've been inspired by my stuff and been watching my stuff for like years, and like, I'm just like a kid. Like, as I've gotten older, I've just gotten more advanced with creating and stuff. I'm drawing this video out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. Thanks for subscribing. Let's let this play out. My background music is Letter for Your Senior Self by Bandana Bloom, by the way. Anyways, oh, I don't think I mentioned this earlier. Thanks to Jay as well. Good friend of mine. Okay, I'm sorry that is irritating me. Anyways, thanks everyone. You're the best. I'm glad I have people who really enjoy my stuff, and take care. Bye now.